Alright, how's it going, everyone? I'm going to start this April 22nd, 2020 game here. It's Battle of Left-Handers, Caleb Smith and Steven Matz. So Matz struggled his last outing. Outing before that, he pitched a complete game shutout, so we'll see which one shows up for this game. So I took a look at what the weather was that day, and it was clear skies, so Steven Matz's start. Now with the I'm wondering if I should give Nimmo a rest against the left-hander here. I think I'm going to do it, just because it looks like his energy level is on the way down here. I'm going to put Marisnik in the game, and I'm going to have him with that speed batting second. But I think I'd prefer to have him playing center field, though. Oops, doing this wrong. Alright, Conforto at right field. There we go. Might drop McNeil a little bit here. I don't know. Maybe I should keep him there. Ugh, Alonso's average down to 227. Got to do something about that. Oh. Alright, I'm going to try this lineup here, see how this works. Actually, yeah, maybe I should drop Cespedes. Just because he's a little cold. Oh, no, but there's too many right-handers in a row there. See that? I don't want that. Nope. Well, either way, I have a bunch of right-handers here. The bottom of the lineup and then the top of the lineup. Maybe I should put McNeil up there. Yeah, I'm kind of redoing this here. Alright, whatever. I'm going to try this one.
MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Miami Marlins and the New York Mets. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Steven Matz is on the mound for Game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
One of the things that jumps out, if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Now batting, Jonathan Villar. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Here's the first pitch to him. And a swing and a miss at a pitch well off the plate. It's strike one. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I always felt like these were huge games, whether it's earlier in the season or later in the season, to find a way to get to 500. You feel like you can start fresh and start pushing in a different direction. You cannot continue to ride that seesaw of win one, lose one. This team has to get hot. Starts today.
Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2. Temperature was in the 70s earlier today, but 59 at game time tonight. This is on the ground over to first. He's got it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Got it, second. The shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
So coming to the plate, Miguel Rojas. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. First offering on its way. Rojas is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
Now here it comes. Line toward the alley in left center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 23, Corey Dickerson.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first, but the runner's back easily. In now, Corey Dickerson, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Rojas leads off first with one away. And it's quickly 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Grounded back up the middle. McNeil's got it for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. One hit in the inning, but no one left. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a scoreless ball game. Caleb Smith is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Marlins. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this is a very unique pitcher. He is really tough to hit when runners get into scoring position, and that's one of the reasons why he doesn't give up many runs. We'll see if he can continue to do that in this one.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Ahmed.
Pitch on the way.
Rosario.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they continue to fall on hard times, losing again last time out, and that makes 7 losses in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3, haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2.
Just got a piece.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Batting second.
Striding in, Jeff McNeil. In his career versus this pitcher, he's a .375 hitter. Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air into shallow left center. Dickerson's there.
I was going to hit the plane.
He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, the third baseman, J.D. Davis.
J.D. Davis, the next at bat. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Pitch on the way. Swing and
that's hit deep.
There it goes. He got all of that ball.
Out of here.
And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a solo shot here to left center field. 4th home run here in the early going.
That was
and the Mets
crushed.
are on the board first, 1-0.
So the Mets get on the board early. Let's see a replay of that.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him
belt
in bunches.
high.
Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
432 feet. No doubter. Fielders didn't even move.
So here's Pete Alonso.
The first baseman, Pete.
The swing and lift a ball fouled off to the left and out of play. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
2 home runs in as many games for Davis. J.D. Davis.
Strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees.
I was about to say J.D. Drew.
Like, hey, I love that pitch right there. Better execution after just giving up an extra base hit.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Pulled high in the air out to left field.
And deep, but that will stay in the yard.
Dickerson will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. More baseball on MLB Network right after this.
People behind that guy are not amused.
Coming to the plate now, Jesus Aguilar. And he's definitely
3 home runs,
off to
3
a
RBI.
fast start in the early part of the season. First offering on its way. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
That's right, a win in this game, and the Mets are 500.
1-1 now the count to the Marlins first baseman. Aguilar playing here in his age 29 season. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. Hit hard on the ground to second.
Right,
he's
second
right
base.
there. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
That is fifth. The catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
So the base is empty here with one away. And up next will be the big catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
So Alfaro behind the plate tonight.
Ready to deliver.
Cervelli
Here's
last
the
night.
first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. We're in the second. 1-0 Mets early on. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
My dad says to
Pitch
watch
on the
out.
way.
I guess this guy has some power.
And he lays off for a
just
ball.
missed.
2-1.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Count even at 2-2 to the Marlins catcher.
Change up.
Bounce to first. Reined in. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes.
Well, that
and
was
he
the
just got it
second,
off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem.
Second
for the
curveball
infield
that
at
I've thrown, and both of them were hit kind of hard. One was a hit, and this one's a hard ground out. His curveball.
Up next from Miami, John Birdie. He's ready for his first
not
at
great.
bat of this early season contest.
I don't know. It seems a little flat to me.
Now here it comes.
Come on.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Just
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Outside, 2-1.
it's a good arm. Okay, good to know
Here's
about
the
Alfaro. So it'll be tough to steal.
And this one's low here, so the count
Yeah.
swells to 3-1.
This is a good at bat
Behind
so
him,
far
this
here
guy.
with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. A swing and a
Got him.
miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They still trail 1-0. Stepping in, Michael Conforto. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Michael Conforto.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit in the air out to right.
It's hit deep to right.
Right fielder giving chase.
Oh,
And he
got
tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Batting 6. The left fielder, Joe Hedges. Cespedes.
Stepping up now, Yoenis Cespedes. And the confidence might be wavering at the moment.
Bit of a
Last 10 or
slump.
so ball games have been a real struggle for him. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The 1-0. Smoked on the ground.
Through
left
a base
side.
hit.
And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm. A base hit.
Batting 7. The center fielder, Jake.
Here's Jake Marisnick.
Marisnick.
First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Throw over to first and a dive, but he's back in. And And another throw over. And a dive, but he's back. Runner at first here, one man out. Two balls and no strikes to the Mets center fielder. 2-0 count. The pitch taken on the inside corner for strike one.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Now a throw over, and he just manages to get his hand in.
He's not happy. I'm taking a little extra lead off of first here.
And again a throw. Runners on first with one down. Hard hit at third.
Oh, that's hit hard.
Over to VR. Relay to Aguilar. The double play, and that retires the side. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network
Easy
right
double
after
play.
this. Into the box now, Brian Anderson. 7-8-9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third. First pitch coming, here it is. Fouled off.
Yeah, they've been hitting it decently.
Ready with the 0-2.
Decent contact.
Grounded to first. Fielded cleanly. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Batting it, the center fielder, Harold Ramirez.
Digging in, Harold Ramirez. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now the pitch.
Oops.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. One out, nobody on. This is line to left.
Oh, that's going to be extra bases.
And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. And this throw gets away from him.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, number 31, Caleb Smith.
So a double, and the pitcher Smith is up in a sacrifice situation.
At the plate now, Caleb Smith. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
And he swings right through it there. 2-1.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
I hate to see
Sinker
that.
misses there, and now he's in trouble. 3-1.
Start losing the zone with a pitcher at that. You gotta just pound it.
Strike swinging, timing
This
a
guy's
little
not
off
making
on that one.
contact. Put it right in there. Oh
And he
no!
pops it up. And no one can get there as it falls.
The play's at
Throw
home.
home.
That's
and
wide.
Not in time. He just crosses the plate in time.
Well, as show track will demonstrate here, the result of that play may have been much different if not for the great speed. He was pumping his arms, chugging the legs the whole way, and made it just in time to score the run.
That's all right. It's all right.
Into the box, Jonathan Villar, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning. 1-1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter. And there's ball two now. Hit sharply on the ground. And that gets through for a one-out base hit. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
Matz, you need to chill out here. Let's get some outs. Come on, you got this.
At the plate, Miguel Rojas. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
Runners are at first and second with one away. Now a curveball's in there.
Careful
1 and
with
2
that.
now.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get-me-over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
The 1 and 2 pitch.
Matt's running up his pitch count in this third inning. 45 pitches thrown.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The 2-2.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Now a half swing.
Oh, he got him!
Anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out of the jam, and keep this game tied.
Change up.
Standing in now, Corey Dickerson, as he takes a cold
there
strike
we go.
at the knees.
First pitch strike.
0 for 1 here in the early
Crowd
going.
like that one.
Ready with the 0-1. Good hard sinker swung on and missed. 0-2.
Fans are on their feet. He got him.
Strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over.
So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. All tied at 1-1.
Welcome back as the Mets prepare for their 3rd turn batting in this one. And fans of the Metropolitans have been treated to quite a bit of production from this lineup so far this year. They started the day leading the league in team batting average. And talking with some of the players during batting practice, I got the sense that they are very aware of that fact.
30th.
Some smiled and nodded when I brought it up.
30th in stolen bases.
They know they have a bunch of talented hitters, and
25th
that gives confidence to
runs
everyone
per
on
game.
the team, including the pitchers, that they've got a great chance to win every time out.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Well, here's a guy that's not going to help our stolen base numbers. But Ramos with the home run in yesterday's game.
Here's the first pitch to him. In there at the knees as he offers a strike to the leadoff man, 0-1. outside for a ball, 1-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Two and two to the Mets catcher.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
They really bunch him up on that
God,
one. Some swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty-looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt.
Can you even catch the ball? They go to the fence.
You think it's
Back to the
fastball
wall.
middle in, then it starts bearing in on your
Ugh,
back leg.
terrible.
And unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Have a seat and think about that one.
So now to the plate, Steven Matz. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Bases are empty, one man out.
Matz with no batting gloves here.
Down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike two.
Oh,
Line
that's
drive, snagged on a short hop.
Oh, come
And
on.
the off-balance throw
I thought
gets
that was
him.
gonna be a
Nice
hit.
play for the out.
Now back.
And definitely worth another look with our show track data. Great reaction from the hot corner to make the backhand stop, and then he unleashes that very strong throw while in the air all the way across the diamond. He's going to be smiling about that one. Digging in to try it again, Ahmed Rosario. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled.
Oh, it's hit.
This is hit high and deep
Hard.
out to left. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty.
Gone!
He's gone. Home run.
Wow. I thought that was off the wall.
A solo home run for Ahmed Rosario. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Mets move out to a 2-1 lead.
Let me see that one again.
Oh, and that was really close to a long out. The left fielder had a beat on it, and he gave it a great effort, but he couldn't quite bring it back. Instead, it's a trip around the bases.
Yeah. All right, let me see that. Replay. Previous play. Hit deep. Okay, I'm struggling with the camera here. All right, let's see. Yep, you can see that. It changes directions right there. Boop, boop. Right above the fence. That's a home run.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. McNeil, a 6'1" left-handed hitter, but throws right-handed. He was a 12th round selection back in the draft of 2013.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind
Grounded.
for everything. Nothing is given to you.
And
Inning
the throw
over.
to first is there. The inning is over. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo shot. We played 3 full. It's now 2-1 New York.
Yeah, he's got 2 RBI. That's right.
Welcome back to Flushing, Queens. Before we get back to baseball,
Putting up
let's
some
check in with Heidi.
Luis
Matt, during the
Castillo
commercial
numbers.
break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Ready for another chance? Jesus Aguilar. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Really would like to see a quick inning here, because my pitch count was really run up in that last inning.
Here's the first pitch. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
The count now at 2-1. Here it comes. And he misses again. Ball 3.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Swung on and missed. 3-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
Now back.
So one away here with the bases empty. And up next will be the big catcher, Jorge Alfaro. First offering on its way. Line to second, where it's caught there for out number 2.
Up next for the Marlins, the right fielder, John Birdie.
In now, John Birdie. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
So 2 quick outs.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. 2-2. A bouncer up the middle.
It's going to be tough.
On to first. It's too late as the first base umpire says
Birdie's
they
got
just
good speed.
missed getting him at the bag.
So frustrating, Dero. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. Gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Alonso has got it, and the side is retired. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. Now in the box, J.D. Davis. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball, so I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter, so I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
So make it 2 hits for him in this one as he's on base here in the home 4th. And that'll bring us to our Mets leaderboard. And as you can see, he's currently 2nd on the ball club in that department.
Alonso's got to up his game.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso.
That's it.
Oh,
wow.
This ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. And it's gone. So a 2-run shot to left center. 4th home run here in the early going. And the Mets open things up here. It's now 4-1.
Man, this has been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the third homer he's allowed today. He better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone, or that total might continue to rise.
Oh, that's a bomb there to left center field.
Stepping in now, Michael Conforto. As he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now here it comes. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball, 1-1.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch. Countdown, or he won't be out here very long.
High in the air out to center field.
That's a fly out.
Ramirez is camped under this one, and he's got it for the first out.
That's the first out of the inning. Yeah, Mets are looking decent with the bat tonight.
The left fielder, number 52, Joe Hennig.
All right, somebody help me out. Why is he known as Polar Pete?
Stepping into the box,
the polar bear. I know his
he reached
his Twitter, I think, is Polar Pete. But why is he known as the Polar Bear?
a single in his first
Isn't he
try.
from like a warm
Pitch
state?
on the way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Two and 1. Hits are even right
is
now
that
at
really
5
the
aside.
reason?
Swing, line, drive.
Yeah,
That's going to be
gapper.
trouble. Cespedes will turn for second.
Stand up double.
And he'll pull into second with 1 away. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down.
Oh, he's got the hand on his shoulder. Son, what are you doing?
Into the box now, Jake Marisnick.
Oh, that's a gapper.
Sends it on a line to right center.
And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. The runner from second crosses the plate. And he will pull into second with an RBI double. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys.
I
nice
didn't know
job
Conforto
there.
was
Yeah, you've
Scooter.
got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much.
Hey,
right
that's
here.
the first
He
run I
just takes
scored in the
what's
past
there.
couple of games
Safely
that
on
wasn't a home
second,
run.
and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Got speed at second now.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Sent out to straightaway center field.
Go!
Catch out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
The bat, the pitcher, Steven.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Steven Matz. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. 3 runs already home here. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
So 1-1 home. This is hit high in the air out toward left center.
Gonna be caught.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. We played 4. It's the Mets 5 and the Marlins 1.
A lovely shot there.
All ready to go in the top of the 5th. Now at the plate, Harold Ramirez. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Cut it off at
With
least.
that, the Marlins get a good start to the inning with their leadoff man aboard.
Nothing fires me up more than
guy's
watching
2
an
for 2
offensive
today.
player stay inside a
it the
baseball
other
and
way.
drive it the other way.
Oh, look, another manager tip. Yeah, it's the
To the
pitcher
plate
up.
now, Caleb Smith. Now a bunt attempt here. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Jonathan.
I was thinking about going to second on that one. You know, I don't know. I didn't want to
So
risk
it's
it.
back to the top of the order now. And the switch hitter, Jonathan VR, will be the next to bat. He's set, and the pitch. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
All right, now Rojas is up. He's 1
Digging
for 2.
in once again, Miguel Rojas.
He's got a low
He's
batting
1
average,
for 2
but
in
he's-
this one.
He really ran up the pitch count on the last at bat. He was able
First
to make
pitch
contact,
on
foul
its
a
way.
bunch off. There
Hit
we
out
go.
towards second.
There we go.
He's got it.
Throw it.
Throw on to
Jeez.
first gets him, and the side is retired.
Neil kind of taking
Marlins
his time
lead
there.
1. They're down 5-1.
All right, all right.
Now back to the top of the Mets order, digging in Ahmed Rosario, who went deep last time up.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1.
So Smith still in the game. Rosario now hitting over 300.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there. And he fires a fastball now for a
low
called strike
strike.
2. The 2-2. High in the air out to center field.
Yeah, it's gonna catch it.
Ramirez is right there,
All
1
right.
down.
Now batting, number 6,
Into the box now, Jeff McNeil. He was
Neal's
a ground out victim
due for a
last
hit.
time up. First delivery to him on the way.
Oh,
And that's
whoa.
up and in for ball 1. High fly ball out to
Nah.
straightaway center.
It's too high.
Ramirez is there, 2 gone.
the batter, the third baseman, J.D. Davis.
J.D. Davis. Is that a
So bases are
strong
empty
night
here with
so
2
far?
gone. And
2
into
for
bat
2.
next will be J.D. Davis.
He's
He's
been
ready.
swinging
Here's the first
early in
offering.
the counts too.
I tried to hold back on that
Nah,
pitch
it's a
outside,
ball,
but went around for
went
strike
around,
1.
rather. No balls, 1 strike.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. 5 runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. To short. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Off of one leg in the hole, falling away. That is pure magic. Back with more on our Wednesday night showcase right after this. So stepping in, Corey Dickerson. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Weak grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now the pitch. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. The 2-2. Took something off there, but this is hit well anyway out to deep center. Marisnik going back.
Oh, he got it!
On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting. The first
Had to
baseman.
keep chasing that one.
Aguilar.
Now at the plate, Jesus Aguilar. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
That was a nasty pitch right there. Great arm action by the pitcher. That looked like a heater out of his hands and dropped off the table.
We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. A ball and a strike. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Shot toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. This will kick up against the wall now. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well.
Gonna get some action in the bullpen here just in case. Brack is up and throwing.
At the plate now, Jorge Alfaro, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. With runners in scoring position this season, Alfaro is below the Mendoza line, batting average under 200, unfortunately.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring
Dude,
position.
I hit the wrong button.
Be on your game.
Oh, my
He's
God.
just expanded the zone
Oh,
entirely
my God.
too much in these situations.
That's on me right there.
Digging in, John Birdie. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Oh, it's embarrassing. Oh, my God.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside.
Hey, this is a spot as a pitcher right now you want to get a little bit greedy. Ideal would be to roll up a 2-ball. At worst, try to get yourself a strikeout.
And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Pretty good spot to be in as a pitcher right now. You can go for the punch out or trying to deuce the ground ball to get a double play.
Oh, he was called
first,
safe
but not in time.
first.
He beats it out to keep
That's
the
my
inning alive,
fault.
and the run is in to score.
That's a fast
They
runner.
couldn't turn the inning-ending double play. They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from third.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Conforto is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3.
Yeah,
So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left.
Run.
To the bottom of the 6th we go.
All right,
4, 5, and 6
let's get
coming
some more
up.
runs here.
The Mets lead this one 5-2.
I think that was Matz's last inning there.
Yimi Garcia enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 93, Yimi Garcia.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Ready to take his hacks again. Pete Alonso, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer.
Familia starts throwing.
From the stretch. A 1 pitch on its way. Sent out to straightaway center field. Ramirez is under this one. 1 down.
The right fielder, number 30, Michael.
1 away now for the Mets in the 6th. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. First offering on its way. This one is launched. Look at this. Gone into the upper tank.
Gotta run back.
A solo home run there for Michael Conforto. 7 home runs for him on the year now as they open it up to 6-2 now. Long ball is playing in this one. That was the 4th blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan Dero, what are your
hitting performance today by this offense, considering the fact that we're in Citi Field, although aesthetically pleasing, not for an offensive ball player.
ready with the 0-1, and he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Now here's the pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Reined in. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jake Marisnick.
Yeah, it was pretty close to the foul pole.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jake Marisnick, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Here it comes. 2 out, nobody on. A swing and a ground ball to third. He's got to hurry. Throw over to Aguilar at first will take care of him to end the inning.
Sliding into first base.
But the Mets are able to tack on one thanks to the solo homer. 8, 9, and top of the order coming up to start the 7th. It's now 6-2.
Nice home run there. All right, it's time to go to the bullpen.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Jerry's Familia is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 27, Jerry Familia.
All right, let's do this.
He's set. Here it comes.
It's called strike. Fouled off. Ramos wants it away.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
All right, he makes
hit
contact.
out towards second. Fielded cleanly, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Up next for the Marlins, the pitcher, Jimmy Garcia.
Garrett Cooper will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 26, Garrett Cooper.
Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Jonathan Villar.
Ready now for the Marlins, Jonathan Villar. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat, and the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Marisnik.
Oh,
he gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning.
Covered a lot of ground there.
Down in order. They still trail here. It's 6-2.
7th inning stretch. Ramos, a pinch hitter, and Rosario. So 1, 2, 3
we're back for the bottom of the 7th as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it's one of those games where everything has come together for his hitters. From their approach, to their swings, to the results. It's all working. One key indicator of that, 6 extra base hits to this point in the game.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Josh Rader gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 9, Josh Rader.
Last half of the 7th here. Striding in once again, Wilson Ramos. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Ramos.
So Ramos comes up. I'm going to get some people throwing here in the bullpen. Brad Brack, I'm going to sit down. And going to warm up Dylan Betances.
First pitch on its way. Takes this the other way to right.
Other way,
that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, D-Row. He's turning April showers into May Fowlers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference.
All right,
he's not just
time for a pinch hitter.
Trying to push everything the other way.
Roder's a right-hand pitcher, so either going to do Cano or Smith. Some audience participation here. Who do you think? Cano or Smith? All right. Let's see one for Smith. Let's do it.
Dominic Smith come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Dominic Smith.
So no speed on the bases here.
Oh! Swing, and this is hit well down the line right. This ball has it, and it is gone. A home
run! Oh, good call.
So a 2-run homer down the line in right field.
How
Second home
about
run
that?
Early in the year, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Dominic Smith, his second home run of the season. First pitch swinging. That's belt high. Yeah, breaking ball. You hear that crack of the bat. Oh man, that was deep.
Ahmed Rosario will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was
third
just
inning.
A solo shot.
Rosario with a line drive home run in the 3rd inning. Just clearing the fence.
Here's the first pitch to him. Slow little grounder left side.
Ground
knee
ball.
high, he barehands it. And the throw is wide as he pulls the first baseman off the bag.
That's That's an error. E5.
And that's what speed does for you. He made the play, but in the back of his mind, he knew he was dealing with the speedster, so he rushed the throw, and he had more time than he thought, too.
Yeah, he rushed the throw. Pulls him off. That's an error. All right, so now we've got some speed on the bases.
So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And that'll bring in the second baseman, Jeff McNeil. Throw over to the bag, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily.
Yeah, I'm tempted to try and steal, but probably shouldn't.
First offering on its way. 8 runs and even 10 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And the runner back safely. And another throw over. Runner back safely.
That's a big lead there.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
That's the ball.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back in there. And again a throw, and he'll get back in safely. And yet another throw over. A dive, but he's back. Two and 0, here it is. Yanked fouled off to the right. A runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a liner.
Hey.
And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. Now the relay home, and he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
All right. Aha. Injury.
Adam Conley is forced onto the mound now following the injury.
Number 61.
An extra base hit for McNeil. Rosario gets the stop sign at third. So now second and third. Still nobody out. And that's with a chance to further break it open here.
In now, J.D. Davis. He'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Hit on the ground out to short.
That's going to score a run.
Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile, the runner is in to score.
2 runs already home, and now you can make it 3. Good job right there of keeping it simple and putting the ball in play.
Now Alonso
now it'll
up.
Be the 4-hole hitter, Pete Alonso. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
All right, which one of these boys needs some work? Needs some innings. I'm gonna warm up Brack again.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a drive sent
That's
out toward the gap. And this ball is gone.
Wow.
No chance to make a play on that one.
Boy, the Mets bats are alive tonight.
So a 2-run shot to left center, his second home run of the game, as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Man, can't we play the Marlins every day?
The right fielder, number 30.
At the plate, Michael Conforto. Lined is short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
The left fielder, number 52. Yo hit it. Cespedes.
Stepping up now, Yoenis Cespedes.
It's a laugher. Getting my mop up, guys.
Warming up. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
Pitching a little bit backwards in this situation. I'd expect the hitter to be sitting off speed.
Runs this year.
Behind 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. And it's gone.
Batting practice.
They add still another.
I can't believe it.
A solo home run here off the bat of Yoenis Cespedes. 6th home run on the season for him as this lead got even wider.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning, and your entire offense is off and running.
Sterling Sharp
going to the hook.
Now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Sterling Sharp. Center fielder, number 16.
Stepping in now, Jake Marisnick. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold 0-2. Sharp, a native of the state of Michigan. He was
So before this game, I was doing kind of like batting practice, and I must have been just practicing hitting balls for 2 hours, 2 hours straight. No joke, about 2 hours straight, just hitting. And I wasn't mainly doing it for hitting practice per se, but I was actually doing it for base running practice. So I was doing these practice situations where I put runners on base, and I was just hitting, trying to improve my base running, because that's been a mess up to this point. But, you know, as a product of that, I was seeing a lot of pitches and getting lots of my timing was down, and I was feeling pretty good hitting the ball after a couple hours of doing that. So I just really wanted to play a game, and wow, I tell you what, I don't know if it's a fluke or what, but it does seem like it paid off.
Taken in the 22nd round back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Hey, this guy's got a
Look at
chance
that.
to be an
I
absolute
just threw my
star.
bat out there
Being drafted
and got
where
a
he
hit.
was,
That was a
there
ball.
are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact.
Unbelievable. Look at this.
Boy, not the prettiest of swings, D-Roll. That looked a little bit from the Vladimir Guerrero book, but nonetheless, he got the job done.
Yeah, a little choke and poke right there. He flipped the bat out there and was able to find a little empty green grass. Not pretty, but he'll take it.
And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos. Fouled away. This, of course, his second appearance in the inning as they've now batted around.
Batted around. Marisnik with decent speed on first base.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now.
Yeah, it definitely. I think it helped. I should do that more often. There's another. Look at that.
Base hit into right center. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Come on.
And the throw in gets away from him. Throw comes back in quickly, holding the lead runner at third, but the batter was able to hustle up to second with 2 away.
Man, this is a perfect summary of how the game has gone for him. They haven't been able to hit, catch, or throw all game long. In fact, they should just throw a 10 over this thing because this has become a 3-ring circus.
All right, I think it's Cano's turn. Oh, wait. It's still Dominic Smith. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it's still, all right. He stays in.
So now to the plate, Dominic Smith, as he drives a
Dude,
liner
like,
to right center. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
I think I need to up the difficulty after
I mean,
this
that
game.
had to feel good right,
All right,
there,
well,
Dan. That's his third RBI of the game and extends
I don't
his
want to,
team's lead. They might
jinx
have
it,
this
you know?
one locked up.
Boy, I tell you, those are always big. Those
I'm seeing the
add-on
ball so
insurance
well
runs.
right now.
Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Standing in now, Ahmed Rosario.
I like every pitch.
A line drive to center field. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Man, this thing's blown open
insane.
right here as they've exploded for
How many hits
8
do I
runs
have?
in this inning alone. Everyone knows that offense is contagious. That much is pretty obvious in this one.
Offense contagious. Oh, yeah.
Drew Steckenrider
Look at
comes on
this.
to pitch now, hoping for better
see their whole
results than
bullpen.
the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Second right.
This guy does better versus right-hand batters. 17 hits in the game. Holy shit. Steal home.
So here's Jeff McNeil as he'll go after the first pitch to him.
All right,
Comes
McNeil,
up
don't
empty
be
at
stupid.
strike one.
That was clearly a ball. Let's not throw away all fundamentals here.
Swing and a miss, and he's
Did you
quickly
hear
in
me?
the hole 0-2. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. Big inning for him, though, as they bat around and score 8 times to open up this lead even further. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Mets lead it 14-2. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here.
So double switch. Lowry comes in the game to play second base.
Is into the ball game as part of that double switch as he'll take over on the mound and in the 2 spot in the lineup.
Likely,
Jed Lowry will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 4, Jed Lowry.
So digging in now, Miguel Rojas. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike.
See the score.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a liner. Foul.
Gonna try and blow it by this guy. Nah.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Couldn't lay off my 92 mile an hour
fastball right by
high
there.
heat.
Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different
Ramos
options.
wants the
Wouldn't
high
be
heat.
surprised to see a good slider down and away right
come
here.
on.
And it's 2
And
balls
it'd be
and 2
14
strikes
to
now.
2, but I still want that call.
Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Sit down.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
At the plate now, Corey Dickerson. As with one away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Slapped hard the opposite way.
Just got it.
Quick glove at third, and there were 2 gone.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Jesus Aguilar. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Last inning.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that.
That's right. You went around.
Bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up. Maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Come and get it.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins, and they remain well behind. Digging in, J.D. Davis. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point.
2 for 4.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side.
He's got
there to take it is VR, and that's the first out.
Now batting, first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Stepping up to the plate, Pete Alonso. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in 1 game. His last at-bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Here's the 1-0. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. And this one is gone. A home run.
I think he's out of the slump.
So a solo shot here to left center field. His 3rd home run of the ball game as the blowout continues.
Well,
Well, if you would have told him when he woke up this morning that he was going to hit 3 home runs tonight, he would have thought he was dreaming. Well, it's a dream night, but he's wide awake.
Oh.
In now, Michael Conforto. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, the left fielder. Go ahead. Cespedes.
Cespedes. He hit a home
Here's the
run
left
earlier.
fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now...
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But
Man,
this
oh,
one
man.
will bend foul.
Thought I got it. I thought I got it.
Landed in the upper deck. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time. Hit high and deep out to left field. Gone!
Well, what do you know?
A solo shot here to left. His second of the game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Oh, man, I can't believe this. I have not had a game like this before. Drive.
Enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Frozen rope down the left field. He's hitting.
Now batting, center fielder.
Marisnik.
To the plate now, Jake Marisnik. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. 1 ball, 1 strike to count.
19 hits in this game. Gonna make a bunch of defensive substitutions after this.
This is popped up. VR is right there. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. 9th inning coming up. Mets out in front, 16-2.
Woo. Some crooked numbers. All right. Substitutions. Cano comes
Jorge Alfaro
in
starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in.
But wait, there's more.
This one.
Nunez
not a lot of hope for them
comes into play.
These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Man. That's it. I don't like taking the catcher out unless he gets hurt.
For the Mets.
All right.
Now playing third base, number 12, Eduardo Nunez.
Here's the first pitch to him. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And a
Get out of
swing
here.
and a
You
miss.
suck.
Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
the right fielder, number 5, John Birdie.
Into the box, John Birdie. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. And that's cut on and missed 0-1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch.
Hung up a bit.
1 out, nobody on.
Ramos wants it away.
And this is swung on and hit to Lowry at second.
Lowry,
Throw
the
on to
Cano.
first will be in time, and the Marlins are now down to their final out of the game.
Now batting, third baseman, Brian Anderson.
Marlins down to their final out now, and that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson. First offering on its way. The 0-1 on its way. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. A little bit outside. 2-1. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. Two out, nobody on. And the count will be full.
And now the Marlins down to their final strike.
And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter.
Winning in
but it's
blowout
nice
fashion.
You can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day.
Offensive explosion.
Victory.
16
to
2 in tonight's game. The Mets were on fire with the bats and ended up with 19 hits total. Steven Matz wins his 3rd of the season. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network.
I have no idea who the player of the game is going to be. Seawald did very well out of the bullpen. We'll see who's the player of the game, and then I'm also going to play the highlight reel. That should be fun. Pete Alonso, yeah, 3 for 5 with 5 RBI. What a game for Pete Alonso! 3 home runs.
We remind you to please
and here's the replay ball highlight reel. All right, let's see how this looks. It's the bottom of the first. Davis gets the Mets on the board early. Marlins would eventually tie it up. There's Rosario's home run. Just over the fence. His first of the season. At the bottom of the 4th, there's Alonso's first home run of the game. 2-run homer, 439 feet, center field, left center field. Bottom of the 6th, Conforto with a solo home run to right field. Just inside the foul pole. It's a good shot. There's Smith, the first pitch swinging, that pinch hit. Home run. Down the right field line. That was deep. Alonso, there's his second home run of the night. That's more of a line drive. 387 feet. There's Cespedes with his home run. 416 feet to left field. There's Alonso's third home run, a solo shot to left field. And then Cespedes with his second home run. A liner. Wouldn't have been a home run in the old configuration, but it is now. Seawald pitching in relief to clean it, or to mop it up. And Anderson called out to end the game. So Steven Matz with the win, he goes to 3-2. Caleb Smith with the loss, he goes to 0-2 on the season. Let's take a look at the box score here. Not much for the Marlins. Ramirez the only guy with 2 hits. But with the Mets, you can see Cespedes 4 for 5. Alonso 3 for 5, 5 RBI. So a lot of damage done by that Mets lineup tonight. They were seeing the ball very, very well. So a lot of these guys did a lot of favors for their batting average tonight. Look at those home runs. Alonso 3, Davis, Conforto, Rosario, Smith, and Cespedes with 2. So that's going to count this year. 9 home runs. Let me count it one more time. 9 home runs by the Mets. Wow. I don't know what the record is. I'll have to look that up. I figured maybe it's more than that, but it's quite the performance there. Matz pitched okay. 7 hits, no walks, 2 earned runs in 6 innings. Good enough for the win, especially with this kind of run support. Familia pitched a scoreless 7th, and then Seawald with a neat and tidy 8th and 9th inning to finish up the game. So once again, Alonso player of the game. Confirm the exit there. It's good to see Pete Alonso player of the game. And that's the first time I've seen that this season. He's struggled. $16-2. All right, I'm going to advance today, and I'm going to listen to the highlights.
Good Thursday morning to you, Show Nation. Let's jump right into Wednesday's baseball action. Looking first at the NL East, Pete Alonso had a great day, driving in 5 on 3 hits, as the Mets were winners over the Marlins, 16-2.
Yep.
The Braves got 11 hits overall, as they stole one from the Diamondbacks in walk-off fashion, 3-1. The Dodgers took down the Nationals in Washington, 2-1. The Phillies knocked out 10 hits as a team, as they were winners over the visiting Rangers, 6-4. The San Diego Padres combined to give up just 5 hits as they bested the Cubbies at Wrigley Field 6-2. The Brewers hit 3 long balls as they got the win after some free baseball against the Pirates 7-5. The Reds swatted 4 home runs in this one as they beat the Cardinals on the road 6-3. The Rockies pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they got the win over the Giants in San Francisco 2-1.
I'm looking it up
The
now.
Boston Red Sox combined for a 4-hitter as they took down the visiting Blue Jays 2-1. The Kansas City Royals totaled 13 hits as a team as they got the extra innings win over the White Sox 5-2.
So that's the record
The
for
A's
most
allowed only 5 hits in the game as they beat the
Mets
Tribe in Cleveland 2-0.
home runs in a game.
The Yankees
in history.
picked up
So the
14 hits in total
8,
as they took
and,
down
well,
the Tigers
of course,
in Detroit
realistically, the record still
10-5.
is 8, but
The Seattle Mariners combined for
in
4
my
total home runs
virtual
as they
universe,
defeated the Twins
I've
in
broken
the
that
Twin
record
Cities
with 9
8-4.
home runs.
They now have 5 straight wins. The Orioles pulled off the win against the Angels in Orange County 8-1. Michael Brantley had a total of 3 RBIs on the day as the Astros were winners over the Rays 5-4. And that'll do it for today. Enjoy the games, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.
All right. Well, that'll do it. Offensive explosion by the Mets. I still can't believe it. I'm going to be watching some replays of this one on YouTube for a little bit. So the Mets finally get to 500, 12-12. And they do it in spectacular fashion. So they're solidly in 4th place now in the National League East. Didn't gain any ground on the Braves, who won their last game. But certainly a lot of bright spots with this one. So our next pitching matchup is Jose Urena and Rick Porcello. We'll catch you for the next game, and see ya.